am Dr. Simi Tomar, Principal Scientist at ICAR Central Avian Research Institute, Aizat Nagar, Bareilly, Uttar Pradesh.
Can you share your overview on poultry genetics in India?
Yeah, if you see the government side, so two institutes are working and different agriculture universities are there for in genetic improvement program of the poultry stock. So as from Central Avian Research Institute is a premier institute and founded in 1979. So there we started the All India Research Project where the genetic improvement work is started. So we developed the different egg line or meat broiler parent lines. So we are having the parents lines for the broiler and as well as for the egg also. And DPR in the Hyderabad, they are also working the different lines. So 40 years we developed the research work, we developed the improved lines. So now the challenge is the newly emerging diseases. So we have to develop the certain germplasm which is resilient to that particular location. So now we have changed our technical program. We are meeting the simultaneously improving the local germplasm and maintaining the line and selection we are doing. And by this maintaining these lines, we are giving the means some disease resistant type of birds having the good resistance for particular locality. So this type of, and by crossing with the improved germplasm, so in the crossbred we'll find the adaptability as well as the productivity. So in that way the locally that is specific germplasm to different part of the India, south, north, east, west we are doing.
Talking about poultry genomics, what are you bringing to the table? What are the latest research or advance that you have?
So before we were doing all the selection in the traditional selection breeding program, but nowadays we want to introduce some new genes or alter the genes or like behavior. So we are having the projects. In that project we are working on the myostatin gene, and myostatin gene is a suppressor for the muscle growth. So by knocking down this myostatin gene, we can increase the biomass of the birds. So in this CRISPR-Cas gene editing system we are using, and till now we did the in vitro assessment also. So this is this genomics work we are doing in this, and another work we are working on the red jungle fowl. You all know the red jungle fowl, Gallus murgi, is a progenitor or ancestor of the all modern chicken. And one journal, this very recent journal, I forget the name of the team, they published and they give the interpretation that the white leghorn is having the 25% of genetic makeup of the red jungle fowl. So you can assume that how much this red jungle fowl is important. So we did the pan genome sequence by all 40 chromosomes, and we have submitted, and this is the first genome submitted which is having the all 40 chromosomes sequenced, and this type of work we are doing.
Are the universities, the organization, the private sector educating enough about these topics in India?
Yeah, very recently, because we are in the R&D research development as well as the university, so teaching is also there. PG and PhD students, we are regularly coming, and degree is awarded in the poultry science. So very recently one workshop has been organized under my leadership in my institute, where all the experts, because there is no process by which we can store or we can keep the ova and sperm for a long time, like mammals and other species, large species. So if any exigency is there, if bird flu is there, some natural disaster is there, and this flock is vanished, so there is no probability how we'll revive this stock. So we have to conserve our genetic stock. So in that case, we have recently organized one biobanking workshop. In that workshop, all the experts, Mike McGrew from the UK, and some Scotland, from the Scotland and from other, all 5-6 experts came from other country to the India, to my institute, and we gave the hands-on training, and that training were very good. And in this training we have identified the primordial germ cells. Primordial germ cells are the precursor for the formation of the ova and sperm, and this primordial germ cells is very difficult to isolate from 2.5 days embryo that we did. And this primordial germ cells we can store, or when we can conserve for a long time. Only we need to revive these cells yearly or like that. So this type of program I am going to propose in the government, so we can conserve the genetic resources. Suppose India is having the 20 native birds, so we are going to conserve all 20 native birds. And if something will happen and the species is extinct or vanished, so we are not able to take from back. So that's why we are working in this area, biobanking of the poultry germ plasma also.